Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best mid-range laptops.
Starting at number 5.
Apple MacBook Air. The Apple MacBook Air 13-inch M2 is in our opinion the best laptop for students you can buy right now. Thanks to a stylish design that makes this thin and light laptop feel more modern than previous models, this is a MacBook you can take almost anywhere. Not only is it portable, in our review we found that it offers a very decent 16-hour battery life, and the screen is a joy to work on. Now that a newer model has been released, the M2 MacBook Air has had a big price cut and you can get a further $100/£100 knocked off if you are a student. This makes it a brilliant laptop for school and university use. It'll easily last your entire course. Design. After years of sticking to a safe tried and tested design, Apple finally gave the MacBook Air a much-needed makeover with this model. It's thinner and lighter than before, making it more portable, and by slimming down the bezels around the screen, it's allowed Apple to include a larger display without making it bulky. The screen is bright and vibrant, and the new modern look and new color options makes the MacBook Air M2 one of the best-looking laptops you can buy, even a few years after its launch. Performance. During our time reviewing the MacBook Air, it delivered incredible performance across the board. It quickly boots into macOS, and apps run smoothly, and look fantastic on the new display. We found even when browsing the web in both Safari and Chrome with lots of tabs open, the MacBook Air M2 kept up, though we may soon find the 8 GB of memory that comes with the base model a bit too limited. Meanwhile, thanks to the redesigned keyboard, whipping up documents and composing emails feel effortless and comfortable.
Coming at number 4.
Acer Aspire 5. As long as you keep your expectations in check, the Acer Aspire 5 remains the best cheap laptop you can buy in 2024. Its design is lightweight yet doesn't feel cheap, its large screen size is comfortable to work on, and you can even configure it to come with an NVIDIA GPU. Don't mistake this for a gaming laptop, however. But, the GPU can help make the Aspire 5 punch above its weight when it comes to video editing. For the price, you'll pleasantly surprised. Design. The Acer Aspire 5 won't win any design or innovation awards, but it offers you a solid, dependable laptop design that will at least feel familiar. Weighing 1.7 kilograms and measuring 18 millimeters thick, it's a laptop you can easily carry around with you. We didn't love the L-shaped power connector in our review, however, which sticks out a bit when plugged in. Performance. The Acer Aspire 5 doesn't wow when it comes to performance, but nor does it disappoint. This is a solid and dependable laptop that you can rely on for your day-to-day needs. However, gaming is out of the question with the base model, which comes with integrated graphics. However, you can buy a model with a dedicated GPU, and this offers improved graphical performance, but don't expect to play demanding games on this thing. Battery life. In our review we found the Acer Aspire 5 lasted around 6.5 hours on battery. While this isn't awful, there are cheap laptops out there, especially Chromebooks, which offer much longer battery life. So, you'll likely want to bring its charging cable with you when you're out and about.
At number 3.
Dell XPS 14. When it comes to making the best Windows laptops, Dell is the company to beat. Its XPS 13 series have made regular appearances in this guide over the years, and its brand new XPS 14, which ups the screen size while keeping a slim and light design that XPS laptops are famous for, continues that fine tradition. Packing a svelte look that puts other laptops, including MacBooks, to shame, and cutting-edge hardware from Intel and NVIDIA, the Dell XPS 14 offers you the best Windows 11 experience in a laptop. It's a powerful performer that will easily handle any day-to-day tasks, and even more intensive creative workloads as well. Design. You're not going to find a better-looking Windows 11 laptop than the Dell XPS 14. It is thin, light, and even comes with a microSD port, something many other lightweight laptops don't bother with. It feels solid and dependable, while looking like a thoroughly modern laptop. This doesn't revolutionize laptop design, but it does perfect it, especially if you upgrade the screen to OLED. The only downside is that during our review we found that the keyboard isn't the most comfortable to work on. Performance. The Dell XPS 14 takes the latest MacBook Pro 14-inch with M3 Pro chip head-on, and pretty much beats it, especially with light gaming performance. And it's about a draw when it comes to creative tasks thanks to the Intel Core Ultra 7 155H CPU paired with an NVIDIA RTX 4050 GPU, which is in the model that we reviewed. Having a dedicated GPU in such a svelte laptop is certainly impressive, and it proves that you don't have to ditch Windows 11 for Mac OS if you want a thin and light laptop for doing creative work on. Battery life. In our battery life benchmark, we found the XPS 14 lasted over 9.5 hours, a huge improvement on the previous generation XPS 13 Plus. Thanks to the efficiency improvements that Intel made with the new Core Ultra 7 155H CPU that powers the XPS 14, you get a laptop that has a larger screen, is more powerful and has more battery life than the XPS 13 Plus. That's impressive stuff, and while it can't match the 14-inch MacBook Pro, which lasted around 8 hours longer in the same tests, it'll easily see you through an entire workday.
Number 2 of my list.
Lenovo IdeaPad Duet. The Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook 5 is the best ultra-low price laptop you can buy, and it's a brilliant follow-up to the original IdeaPad Duet. While it's been out for a while, Chromebooks don't date as quickly as Windows laptops, and it's still one of the best Chromebooks we've used. If you're a Chromebook skeptic, the IdeaPad Duet Chromebook just might convert you. It can be used as both a laptop and a tablet thanks to its detachable keyboard, while also boasting an impressively long battery life. You're simply not going to find a Windows 11 laptop that can outlast the 20-hour battery life the Lenovo IdeaPad Duet Chromebook offers, especially at this price. It's a particularly good choice for students who want something reliable, flexible, and affordable. Design. The Duet 5 Chromebook's keyboard is ultrabook-worthy in quality and comfort, and it can be easily detached, turning the Duet 5 into a tablet-like device. Meanwhile, the magnetized backplate on the Duet 5 Chromebook has a small clip to house a Lenovo Active Pen stylus, even though the stylus isn't included in the box. The best thing about the design, however, is the gorgeous 1080p OLED display, which offers exceptional image quality, especially considering the price. Performance. When it comes to general web browsing, video streaming, and basic productivity use, the Duet 5 does exactly what you want it to do without so much as a hiccup. Its CPU is upgraded to the Qualcomm Snapdragon 7C Gen 2 processor, which is a step up from the last model, and the 8GB of RAM is a decent amount for a Chromebook, keeping things running very smoothly.
And number 1.
Apple MacBook Air. The Apple MacBook Air 13-inch M3 is the best laptop overall you can buy right now. The design remains thin, light and stylish, and it's packed with Apple's latest M3 chip, giving this slimline laptop excellent performance for day-to-day tasks, and it even does a great job of handling more intensive workloads like editing videos. A new lower price for the entry-level model means this is an easy recommendation for people looking for a brilliant all-rounder of a laptop. Design. The latest MacBook Air sticks to the same design as the previous M2 model, but that's fine with us. It has a stylish and modern look that's easy to carry around and comfortable to work on. This does mean that port selection remains limited, which won't be a deal breaker for many people, but if you have lots of peripherals you need to plug in, you'll want to invest in a USB-C hub or look into getting a MacBook Pro. Performance. The new MacBook Air comes with the latest M3 chip, and there are actually 2 versions you can buy, a base model with an 8-core CPU and 8-core GPU, and a more powerful version with an 8-core CPU and 10-core GPU. The base model also comes with 8GB of memory, which is quite low by today's standards. If you have the budget, we recommend configuring the MacBook Air M3 to come with more memory, up to a maximum of 24GB. While reviewing the MacBook Air M3, we found it to perform brilliantly, with macOS booting fast and running smoothly, even with multiple apps open at once. Battery life. Apple claims the MacBook Air 13-inch M3 can last up to 18 hours watching Apple TV shows and 15 hours browsing the internet, though in our battery life benchmark tests, which involve playing a looped 1080p video, The 13-inch MacBook Air lasted a bit less than that, at 14 hours and 19 minutes. That's an excellent time for a laptop of this power. However, it is slightly less than the previous model lasted in the same tests, which could suggest the bump in performance has come at the cost of efficiency.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.